Your zipper's down.
Hey, who is that?
Benny returns home from college to his aunt's house and is surprised to find his brother, Jay.
Why are you creeping?
Jay is there because his girlfriend was abducted by Victor, a wealthy vampire lord. Victor plans to subvert the ancient truce with Boyle Heights by this kidnapping. Benny and Jay are happy to reunite. Jay gives Benny the key to his car, instructing him to impersonate him as a freelance chauffeur for the night and drive two clients to various locations across Los Angeles. Benny arrives at the pickup location, nervously mistakes Blair for the Zoe.
I was running a little bit late. I'm your friend Blair.
Blair later points out his zipper is down. Zoe arrives, Benny opens the door, and she explains they need multiple stops throughout the night.
We need to get to the last stop by morning.
Unknown to Benny, both women are vampires. Meanwhile, Jay, secretly part of the Human Council maintaining vampire-human peace, and his allies begin hunting vampires across greater Los Angeles in response to Victor breaking the truce. Benny drives Blair and Zoe to a nightclub. They enter using unique badges scanned by security. While Benny waits outside, an identical badge falls near him. He picks it and puts it in his pocket. The women return excitedly, carrying a bag, and they proceed to the second location, a hotel. They leave the bag in the car, and Benny waits in the basement parking lot. Benny tried, but curiosity gets better of him. He finds a phone on the bag displaying Victor's messages about a plan to kill Jay. Benny tries calling Jay, but his phone is off. Opening the bag, he discovers it is full of blood-stained money. Accidentally getting blood on his hands, he touches his face, leaving smears he cannot wipe off. A police officer patrolling the lot approaches. Seeing the blood on Benny's face and the bloody money, Benny fears arrest. He flees the car, hides behind others, and eventually runs through a nearby door into the hotel. At the reception, Benny shows the badge. Mistaking him for a vampire arriving to feed, the receptionist asks his destination. Benny requests to see the girls and is taken via a secret elevator to their floor. He enters a room to find this. Zoe pins him against the wall to kill him, but Benny reveals he is not Jay. Victor had instructed them to kill Jay, so Zoe spares Benny, intending to use him to find Jay. One victim wakes up, sees his dead companion, and threatens to tell his boss about Zoe killing them. Zoe gets angry and kills him. Seizing the chance, Benny flees back to the police officer in the lot, warning him about vampires in the building trying to kill him. The officer, complicit with the vampires, states,
Upstairs, stays upstairs, you should know better.
and tries to force Benny into his trunk. Zoe and Blair arrive, the officer knows them, and they tell him to spare Benny. Benny secretly texts Jay, but Zoe sees this and smashes his phone. Benny sees Zoe and Blair gossiping and tries to run. Zoe uses her super speed to block his escape and orders him back into the car. They head to the third location, stopping first at a gas station. While Zoe was inside the store, Benny and Blair remained in the car. Blair explained their true nature and purpose to him, but Benny was too terrified to process it. To calm his nerves, she offered him a cigarette, hoping it would ease his tension. They all were inside the store when Zoe gets suspicious of cashier when he picks up the phone to call. She goes to him and then Zoe questions the cashier who he is calling. He claims he is calling his mother. Benny angrily demands Zoe spare the cashier, and she relents. At the third location, a club, Benny's college classmates mock him. Seeing this, Blair come near him and then she tells the security guard to send them back of the line. Inside, the girls are ambushed by vampire hunters while attempting to kill their target. Benny out of nowhere does this to him. They fight their way out. As they leave, Jay arrives at the club and yells for Benny, but loud music drowns him out. Jay rushes forward but is stopped by vampire security. Jay kills one with a special knife. Outside, Benny and the girls are ambushed again by vampire hunters. Benny helps them escape. They were being pursued, so they need to hide until things cool down. Benny takes them to his aunt's house. His aunt, thinking thieves broke in, confronts them with a bat but stops upon seeing Benny. Noticing Benny's hand wound from a bottle, she fetches a bandage. Blair offers to bandage it, and the aunt hands it over, warning Benny to be careful as she leaves. She tells him, "I don't want grandchildren." Zoe calls Victor that she will kill Benny and his aunt and head to the next location. Blair is in Benny's room. She admires his music DVDs. As they move to kiss, Zoe interrupts, telling them to leave. Benny insists on driving them to the next location. Jay outside the hotel Benny just left, and he is stopped by the same officer, who tells him Victor is waiting for him.
For a drink.
Jay confronts Victor, who offers him a deal to join him. Jay refuses and shoots Victor in the head. As Jay moves to stab the seemingly incapacitated Victor with the special knife, Victor regains consciousness, stops Jay, and beats him. Benny drops Zoe at the next target location while he and Blair are outside. As they begin to make out, Blair senses something wrong inside. Zoe attacks the target but faces multiple thugs. Blair tells Benny Jay has been abducted by Victor and instructs him to start the car. Outside, Benny finds vampire hunters have located them. He runs one over. Blair and Zoe where when she is hit by an arrow. Zoe fights off hunters to reach the car, and Benny drives the car from there to escape. As dawn approaches, Benny takes them to the last location on their list, Victor's home. Blair urges Benny to leave,
Take the car and run, okay?
but he refuses and enters the house. He discovers Victor's basement prison holding captive humans for blood and finds Jay imprisoned. As Benny tries to free him, Victor captures Benny. Victor takes Benny upstairs and asks Zoe to kill him. Blair stops her to stop, realizing her feelings for Benny. Zoe gets angry at her. For turning against them in the ensuing struggle, Zoe stabs Blair. In retaliation, Benny remotely activates Jay's car, smashing a window and flooding the room with sunlight, killing Zoe. Victor uses Jay as bait to attack Benny. Just as Victor is about to bite Benny, the wounded Blair stabs Victor from behind. Victor punches her away and bites Benny. As Victor prepares to kill Benny, Jay tackles Victor into the sunlight, killing him. Benny lies dying. Blair crawls to him and feeds him her blood. They feed on each other. Benny wakes as a vampire. Later, leaving a library, Blair picks him up, and they drive away together.
Get in.
Y'all want a ride?
If you liked this video, hit like and subscribe for more. Do you know what happened to a girl who was being chased by a dead man?